So have you been the main property manager then within your company, or do you have other sub-managers kind of dealing with different properties?
The way I structure right now is my full-time property manager is the main manager, and I am, as far as the residents are concerned, I try to keep myself fairly removed just so that there's consistency in who's getting contacted. If we have one point person and one guy who's the manager, so to speak, I think it makes it a lot easier. You don't have communication coming into three different people, and so that's been a little bit of a learning curve for tenants with the turnover we've had, and the fact that my maintenance guy is usually taking requests as he's on site working on stuff, getting people to just funnel all their communication through one individual. It's been challenging, but we're working on it. So right now, the way I have it structured is my full-time manager is the manager, and I try to make myself more so the asset manager, making sure that I assign budgets to projects and approve certain expenditures over a certain amount, but I try to let him pretty much do his thing because he has a lot of experience and he knows a heck of a lot more about property management than I do. So it's, kind of the goal is to hire people that excel in the areas where I'm not the best. So yeah. I'm a good underwriter, I'm a good asset manager, I'm good at finding deals. But as far as property management, I had my 12 months of experience there when I got started, but he's coming to the table with several years of experience as well as real estate agent background. So
yeah, that's great. So as from an asset manager perspective, how do you look at managing your manager? What routines do you put in place? How frequently do you meet with him, or that type of stuff?
We do weekly meetings officially. And then there's communication pretty much every day with all the projects that we've got going on right now. So I try to, and this is a tough one for me, try to let him take ownership over the role, because I tend to be a micromanager if I'm not careful, because I'm a little bit of a control freak. And when you're trying to take that approach and less about the job than the person you're trying to micromanage, that's not a good mix. So it's been really helpful for me to utilize mentors in that aspect and get that confirmation that yes, you do need to trust someone to do this for you, even if you think you can do it better. You've got to let them do their job, and even if they fail, you got to let them do that to actually have a good relationship with the employees. Because if you're in there meddling with things, then that's just not a scalable business model. You'll never be able to scale up if you're always the one who's got to review every little thing that happens. So
yep, for sure.
It's been tough, but we're working on it.
That's a lesson that a lot of us need to learn. Mm-hmm. Entrepreneurs, we'd like to have our hands into everything and make sure it gets done right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've read a few books that speak on that topic. So, E-Myth is a good one. I'm sure you've probably read that. But, the message is consistent across the board. Pretty much every book, every expert in the field, you got to step back and let other people do their thing. Otherwise, you're just not going to scale. So,
yep. Want to hear more on this topic? Click the link below for the full episode of Maximizing Your Property Value.